Welcome to Movie Recap, a channel dedicated to those addicted to movies. Our focus is to showcase the best recap of your favorite flick. Sit back, grab your popcorn and get ready to be amazed by Kung Fu Hustle. The real gangsters arrive in Pig Sty Alley to regain their terrifying reputation after the unfortunate Sing and his dim-witted friend Bone attempt to fool the locals into believing they are part of the notorious Axe gang. Brother Sum, the leader of the gang, is unaware that three renowned retired Kung Fu experts reside in this rundown neighborhood in anonymity and are hostile to outsiders. Spoilers ahead. 5 men have banded together in a police station to confront the commissioner of police for detaining a pretty woman. They completely overcome the man's resistance and leave the building after beating him up. They discover the theater is closed and the street is deserted when they step outside. When the group's leader notices that something is off, he tries to go back to the police station, but one of the officers locks the doors as well. All of a sudden, the Axe gang members are closing in on them. When the guys try to call for assistance, Brother Sum, the Axe gang's commander, informs them that no one will respond. A gang member throws an axe, slashing the men's leader's leg as he tries to escape. Using an axe, Brother Sum brutally kills him. "Please let her go," the woman pleads Brother Sum. Before blasting her with his shotgun, Sum assures her that he doesn't kill women. It is then discovered that because of the social instability and turmoil in this city, the gangs are unable to operate freely without encountering any police pushback. Of all the gangs, the Axe gang is the most dreaded. A middle-aged couple owns the impoverished neighborhood of Pig Sty Alley, where they take advantage of all of their tenants for both food and rent. Even the women residing in the colony are flirted with by the landlord. The colony's residents are hardworking and impoverished. One day, the water in the faucet abruptly stops while one of the tenants is taking a shower. He makes a call to the landlady, requesting an explanation. The landlady rushes down her steps and begins to swear at the man. Actually, the landlord and the woman are exceptionally powerful retired Kung Fu masters. Upon her return to her room, the landlady discovers that her husband has been observing and flirting with the women. She then throws him out of the window after beating him up. Sing and Bone eventually make it to Pig Sty Alley, where they go into a barbershop. Sing requests a haircut for Bone from the barber. Following this, he challenges the barber, asking why he gave his hair such a nice cut. In an attempt to scare the barber, Bone has been pretending to be the Axe gang's leader and exposing his lethal axe tattoos. To avoid getting in the boss's ear, Sing pulls the barber aside and demands payment. Refusing to comply, the barber merely states that there are hundreds of others like him, thus he cannot kill him. Soon, the colony's occupants are around them. Unfazed, Sing challenges them to a single fight. He gives a woman the first hit after challenging her. He is more hurt by the woman's punch than he thought. He challenges the elderly man, who is revealed to be extremely fit. He transforms his opponent into a child once more, but this time, he too has a completely muscular body. The landlady has already called the barber by now, and she begins slapping Sing with her sandal. Sing declares that he will call for backup and that he is a member of the Axe gang. After that, he ignites a firework and tosses it outside the alley's walls. The members of the Axe gang enter the alley with their vice general, who was hit by the firecracker. Sing accuses the landlady right away of hurling the firework in their direction. However, the landlady flees and hides beneath her blanket before the vice general can speak or act. As the vice general turns to face the barber, he is punched all the way into the garbage can by an unidentified force before he can even land a blow. He gives the order for them to call for support as soon as possible as the members rush to him. As soon as the entire colony is encircled by the gang's well-dressed men and all of the residents are held captive, the entire might of the Axe gang becomes apparent. A member of the group douses 2 tenants in gasoline, and Brother Sum issues a warning to the entire colony: turn over the person who defeated his vice general, or he will set everyone on fire along with the colony. He then hurls the lighter in the direction of the woman, but the colony's coolie catches it. He admits that the vice general got beat up by him. All of the Axe gang members assault him at once, but he uses his Kung Fu to handle nearly everything that is thrown at him. The tailor also makes his Kung Fu master identity known during the ruckus, and he assists the coolie in fending off the gang members. In Kung Fu, the baker also proves to be extremely skilled. In fact, he even crushes weapons with his staff. Together, the 3 of them successfully frighten away Brother Sum and his gang members in Kung Fu. That evening, Singh and Bone are apprehended by the Axe Gang for discrediting them by assuming the identity of Axe Gang members. Brother Sum gives the order to have them executed, but Singh escapes his bonds with a lockpick before he can be put to death. He saves Bone's life by doing the same for him. Singh then pleads with Brother Sum to fulfill his lifelong ambition of bringing them into the Axe Gang. Then, if he wishes to join the group, Sum demands that he kill someone. When Bone and Singh talk later that night about who has to be killed, Singh confesses to him that he wants to murder the landlady and every renter in Pig Sty Alley. He can never kill them. Bone warns him, he doesn't even know Kung Fu. After that, Singh shares his past. Singh encountered a Kung Fu bookseller when he was a little child. The bookseller informed Singh he had the look and body of a Kung Fu master and sold him a copy of the Buddha Palm technique. Singh had purchased the book from the dealer with his entire life savings. The funds he set aside to pursue a career as a physician or attorney. Every day, he practiced and read the book. But when he tried to defend a lady from bullies, he ended up getting severely beaten and ridiculed for thinking he could ever master Kung Fu. To exacerbate his injuries, the tormentors even defecated upon him. He shares the tragic tale that drove him to desire to kill people. When they get ice cream, the two flee without paying. When they escape, they catch a tram and tease the owner girl Fong who is running after them. When the three Kung Fu masters fail to inform her about their Kung Fu and invite the mob to pursue them, the landlady chastises them the following day. All of the alley's tenants argue with her, including Rabbit Teeth Jane, and she ends up getting pushed around instead. The other tenants all stop talking as the landlady lets out a start that shatters glass. And with the intention of killing the landlady, Singh and Bone also show up. Singh tries to hurl a knife at her as they cower in a corner, but it unintentionally bounces back into his own shoulder. Since he is injured, he asks Bone to finish the task, but Bone aims poorly and strikes Singh in the opposite shoulder. Bone approaches a little bit closer to throw their last knife, but as he does, he jams the blade into Singh and hits her with the sheath. They just try to flee after their failed effort, but the landlady sees them before she does. As Bone brings a large box filled with snakes to threaten her, all of the snakes fall on Singh instead. Singh tries to wave them off with a whistle, but they bite his lip instead. The landlady pursues Singh across the highway, resulting in a pursuit, but Singh escapes her grasp. When Bone sees Singh the following morning, he finds that his wounds have already healed. He remarks on Singh's consistent ability to recover quickly. Then they make fun of the two blind men who are lugging a large bag. The Axe Gang has actually employed these individuals as Kung Fu masters. They take up Brother Sum's invitation to eliminate the three Kung Fu masters at Pig Sty Alley. The Kung Fu masters, who are blind, arrive at Pig Sty Alley that night, and one of the masters immediately kills the coolie. Once the tailor is approached by the other master, they engage in combat. The tailor gives the master a hard time, but when they step outside, the two of them overwhelm him. Using a musical instrument, the blind masters unleash a torrent of weapons against the tailor. Although the baker tries his hardest to help the tailor, neither of them is able to defeat the blind men. The landlady stops them with her loud cry just before they are ready to take the final blow. The landlord smashes the blind men's instrument when he unexpectedly appears between them. Then he begins to batter them with their own blows. The two men are tossed around like flies by him as he exploits his power. The men swiftly gather themselves and fix their instrument, ready to launch their greatest assault on the landlord. In response, the landlady yells so loudly that she blows the two away and tears their garments apart. After pleading for their lives, the two men flee. Brother Sum is then given a warning by the landlady not to tamper with her ever again. The tailor and coolie are dead, and the alley laments their deaths. The baker is the only one who survives to express gratitude to them for allowing him to see their magnificence before he passes away. The couple then confesses that they wish to live a normal life because Kung Fu killed their only son. The landlady declines the barber's request to teach him Kung Fu because it requires too much time to master unless one is a natural. The barber displays his abilities to them and claims to be the one, but he is defeated with a single blow. When Singh and Bone see the ice cream girl Fong the following day, Singh threatens her with harm unless she gives him money. The girl shows Singh the candy bar just as they are about to leave after robbing her. She proves to be silent and gives away that she is familiar with him. When they were younger, Singh had attempted to protect her from the bullies, and it was she whom he had beaten up. Singh hurls the candy bar and takes off running. He becomes upset and motions for Bone to leave him alone. After giving him all the money they took, he sends him back to their village. two members of the Axe gang apprehend him at that exact moment. After Singh is introduced to Brother Sum, he is given an assignment to finally join the group. After being brought to the mental institution, the Axe gang advisor gives him a map and instructs him to locate the final cell and free the man inside. Singh dashes in and utilizes his lock-picking prowess to carefully open the iron door, even though he is warned multiple times not to. Mr. Beast, a middle-aged man who doesn't appear fascinating at all, is inside. After being brought to the Axe gang headquarters, nobody thinks Mr. Beast is a superb murderer. The advisor asks him for a fee, but Mr. Beast says he doesn't need money, he just needs a worthy opponent. Still not persuaded, Brother Sum orders his minions to beat Mr. Beast. Taking the rifle from the man, Mr. Beast suffers a savage thrashing. With only 2 fingers, he manages to deflect the bullet before it hits him as he goes on to shoot himself. The Axe gang honors Mr. Beast, feeling both afraid and amazed. Mr. Beast abruptly moves in the direction of the wall and uses his kick to smash it down, allowing her to enter the casino. There, he meets the landlord and the lady of Pig Sty Alley, who are waiting to deal with the Axe gang for good. A fierce kung fu skills battle soon breaks out, but Mr. Beast is able to absorb all of their blows without getting hurt. When Mr. Beast begins to beat them up, not even the landlady's loudest scream can stop him, he handles it like a pro. As the battle goes on, the Beast overwhelms them. Ultimately, the landlady has no choice but to smash open the funeral bell's top and scream into it. Her scream, amplified by the bell, ultimately blows the Beast away, wrecking the entire house in the process. At last, Mr. Beast yields to their might and bows down, only to deceive them and try to shoot them with his lotus pen. After giving them both stab wounds, he locks them both. Brother Sum gives Singh the order to beat the Beast on his head with a wooden railing after realizing that the Beast poses an excessive threat. Singh breaks the railing onto the Beast's head after striking Brother Sum instead. The Beast beats Singh to a pulp and tosses the 2 masters out of his lock in a fit of wrath. He strikes the victim with such force that his face gets embedded in the concrete. Singh is accompanied by the landlord and lady as they flee while the Beast is preoccupied. Brother Sum yells at the Beast, furious that he allowed them to escape, but the Beast ends his life with a single blow to the face. Back in Pig Sty Alley, the landlord and woman use acupuncture and Chinese medicine to prevent Singh's death. The landlady is shocked at how quickly he is getting better. Outside, the entire Axe gang is encircled by the Beast in the alley. Singh heals and assists the landlord and woman in getting some rest. Then he exits the room slowly. A decisive conflict breaks out between Singh and the entire Axe gang. Despite being greatly outnumbered, he defeats them all one by one. The Lord and the landlady talk about how the Beast realized his full potential and opened his chi flow. Singh approaches the Beast coolly after defeating every member of the gang and punches him out of the structure. It feels like they are made for each other, and they have a fantastic battle. But soon enough, the Beast reveals his true nature. By employing toad-like ways, he gains great power. He launches Singh skyward, far above the clouds, with a single blow. Recalling the Buddha palm technique, Singh collapses after receiving the benediction from the Buddha there. When he applies the technique, the Beast is forcefully knocked to the ground. The Beast gives up, though, before he can murder him. A second strike stuns Singh as the Beast tries to deceive him and knife him. The Beast is accompanied by a massive, palm-shaped hole that opens out in the walls. At last, the Beast concedes defeat and acknowledges Singh as his superior. Singh and Bone have since established a confectionery in the city. Singh notices Fong when she appears outside the store. At last, the two are reunited. The Kung Fu bookseller tries to upsell a young girl on another book as the film comes to a close. We really hope you enjoyed today's recap of Kung Fu Hustle. Please leave a comment below of what you loved about the movie and why. Be sure to like the video and please don't forget to support our channel by subscribing so you don't miss any amazing content. Until next time, lights, camera, action. We look forward to seeing you in our next video.